What's going on YouTube? Training life here one more time, guys and girls and girls and girls. Yeah. Infamous 1020s, man. I speak about them all the time, but they are live in effect right now, baby. I had some of these last week or something. Man, I was sweating, guys. It was a hot day too, and that load was super heavy. Man, what the heck is this? What kind of... What is a unicorn lock? What is this? Can't even... This... You know, I don't know, guys. I don't know what be like some of this stuff. Wait, I'm focused on that. What else wrong? Whatever, I'll deal with it. It's like, how do this stuff get messed up the way it do? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do it get messed up like this? But anyway, guys, the whole purpose of this video is I got a freaking nub, man. I don't know, man. Man, personnel in the intermodal, in the rail yards, guys, and truck drivers. I don't think a lot of them guys like us too much. You know, and my whole thing is this. Even if you guys don't like us, man, understand we wouldn't be in this yard if we have to come in here to get the stuff we got to get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Some of these guys taking it so personal, man. Like, the other day I was in the rail yard. I was stalking, hounding everybody like I usually do. And somebody, like, you know, I would say this wasn't even my fault. Nah, this ain't got nothing to do with me hounding people. The crane dude called me over there. He called me and said, hey, which one is your box? And the rail yard be kind of loud at times, especially busy times, it's kind of loud, so it's kind of hard to hear. So he's like, hey, come over here, so tell me what your box is. One little white trucks rolled up. Hey, you, get over from my operator. Operator, get over. You know, like I'm finna abuse your operator or something. First of all, he called me over there. Why would you call me somewhere? Anyway, so I'm looking at him like, dude, your operator called me. What are you talking about? He said, you can't talk to him. You get your truck, you'll get banned at the yard. When you get a little older, you get a little wiser sometimes, you know what I'm saying? And like I say, right now, at this point in my life, you know, I always was the thinker, but right now, at this point in my life, some things you just don't even reply back to, like all hostile and crazy. You know, especially when you understand the bigger picture, because some of these places make you want to go crazy with them, man. Like, the initial reaction was, for dude rolling up to start yelling at her, I'm a grown man, dog. You don't just roll up and start yelling at other grown people like they're kids or something, you know? But anyway, the Lord humbled me. I was just humbled that day. I was like, you know what, man? Whatever, man. Anyway, and I didn't get banned. I ended up getting the load anyway, so it worked out. But I done seen cases where guys about to throw hands in the yard. Actually, I've seen fights in the yard. Not necessarily with the rail yard per se, with the rail yard personnel and truck drivers. I've seen truck drivers fight in the yard before, because they just get so frustrated, man. And like, I understand that the rail yards, the personnel, like the spotters, the crane dudes, the white trucks, you got belligerent truck drivers coming there that act all wild and crazy. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, it's not all of us. Some of us genuinely really want to know what's going on. This is your house. Y'all moved the furniture the last time I've been in this house. Where y'all moved the furniture to? That's all I want to know, and let me loose. That ain't my fault the guy before me was yelling at you for something that's probably his fault anyway. I don't know. But that ain't my fault. Don't take it out. Everybody is different, and I understand some people just get frustrated. Like one way when I was trying to get a flip, the spotter that took the flip numbers and stuff like that, that dude was getting the whops. All the drivers that was frustrated was taking it out on him, and he just lost it. So when I came up there, I was like, hey, he's like, what do you want? So he just started snapping on me. I'm like, and I looked at the drivers that was snapping. I just walked past a couple guys talking crazy. I said, I already know what happened here. So I already knew that it wasn't about me, it was about the whole situation, and it was just frustrating. And guys, stuff get so frustrating at times that people like start losing it, man. They start really like going crazy and acting snapping. Man, people, that's why some rails got police in there. Some rails got real police officers in there. But I don't, the police in there for the fight, they ain't there for that. They in there for like guys just driving crazy. Running stop signs, knocking over stuff, boxes, having accidents. That's why they in there. But they in there for other things too, in case you want to get out your body. You know, they got something for that. But all I'm saying is this, guys. At the end of the day, we all here to do a job. We come to work to do our job, man, like y'all do. Y'all, and don't get me wrong, there's some real cool Mr. Crane dudes out there. It's some real cool spots. I've met a lot of really good people in this business, work inside the intermodal and rail yards. But there are some times where you have the good people and you got just the buttholes, man. They just buttholes. Especially some of the driver assistants, the offices. Man, I didn't met some cool people in there before, man. But I met some people in there. They yelling at you like why you here? It's like this. You get treated like a criminal. Like, why you here in the office? Well, I wouldn't be in this office if you guys wouldn't have told me to come to this office. So why you snapping when we've been in the office where you guys told me to come? I'm just saying that makes sense to me. And I don't know no drivers that voluntarily want to go to DA. They don't want to go there. A lot of guys want to get in, get their stuff, and get up the road. A lot of guys want to sit around in a DA office all day. Nobody want to go up in there, man. So everybody frustrated. I remember I did a video where the guy was snapping in the DA office. I've been a lot of times where guys go ham and cheese in the office, man, and people be like, dude. And you can tell when somebody really at the brink. You just don't say nothing. You just sit back and look like, man, I hope you don't snap while we in here. I hope you don't snap, period. But if you gonna snap, hey, man, point it where you need to point the anger at, because it ain't us. You know what I'm saying? So if you gotta snap on somebody, snap on the people that need to be snapped on, man. That's how fights and stuff get started, man. 2 bad days meet, man. That's all you gotta have, man. That's all you gotta have. And like I say, it's been so many situations where Mr. Crane dudes that almost ran you over. There's like you genuinely trying to ask a spotter for some freaking help. Just, hey, where is this? They don't want you to do it. Man, if they start driving past, they look the other way, and they throw their hands in there like, what you doing? What? You can't go nowhere, buddy. Hey, man, how can I do this? All I want to know, how can I get this from over here? Where's the flip area? I moved it. Where is it at? Do you know where it's at? And they'll tell you, oh, it's over there. No, but sometimes you gotta, like, man, it's just crazy, man. And I ain't talking about the Mr. Crane dudes that riding off on you. The Crane dude could be right here, sitting there doing nothing. You sitting right here, waiting on that guy to put a box on you, or somebody like that guy to put a box on you. And he just sitting there. You go up to him real quick. I don't know, it's happened like this way, guys. We with a story. I would say don't do this, but desperate times call for desperate measures, baby. I don't know if you guys know, they got different type of cranes. They got the side loaders, they got the reachers. Them are the guys that be in the ground on the 4 wheels, and they unload the train, or they unload like stacks and stuff like that, right? They grab it from the side where they got to move one individual box at a time. And you got the reacher, you can reach over boxes and get stuff, which I like them because they get the job done a lot faster. If you got the room for them, some rail yards ain't got the room for them, so they got to do side loaders or them whatever them things is. You got some cranes that's overhead. You got the ones overhead, they roll on the wheels. It's like a big old U. Picture like a U like this on the ground rolling above the train. And they got a crane dude. Now you can kind of reach them guys because they not that high up. You can talk to them kinda. You're not supposed to, but I'm just saying they reachable. But then you got some that's way up there, right? Them dudes, you could yell with a bullhorn. They ain't gonna hear you because they way up there. So anyway, I was in this one rail yard where, and so, you know, when they take their lunch or something, sometimes they stay chilling the crane. They turn the lights, especially if it's nighttime, turn the lights off, turn the crane off, and they hang up there and they just sit in there, right? Well, I was in this rail yard for like 2 hours. I said, man, I guess they on lunch because I seen like 3 of the crane dudes with the lights off. They was way up there. It's all like scattered out all throughout the whole lane. There was 2 down there with lights on working, but I figured these guys was on lunch or whatever. And so I'm sitting there and my box was down there where one of the dark cranes was at. I said, man, this is probably not gonna be a good thing, right? So I go down there and I'm sitting there about 30 minutes. I said, maybe they on lunch, you know what I'm saying? They know my box is here. And the cranes down there can't get past these cranes because they all the same height. They'll run into each other. So it gotta be somebody coming in this crane or the next crane, which both of them is dark. They went dark. They got one of them got to come in here and get my box because my box is over here where the dark zone at. Or I call dead zones. So anyway, I'm at there about an hour. I said, man, okay, where these guys at? Man, I ain't seen nobody, no spotters, nothing. I'm in a dead zone. Then I said, man, another hour passed. So now I'm at the 2 hours. I'm getting antsy now. I'm losing it. I was like, hey. So I started walking the yard, started driving around the yard crazy, trying to find somebody that's like a supervisor to call up there to the crane dudes or go borrow a crane dude from somewhere else and come and get my box, man. So I get up the road. So anyway, I'm looking up at I got curious. You know, when you got time on your hands, sometimes you get a little curious. And I had things to do that night, and I'm wasting 2 hours just sitting here, and you got freaking crane dudes right here with me. Come on. Anyway, so I wouldn't recommend this. Now, where the crane dudes was at, see these tracks right here? Picture them tracks right there, and picture like on the side of them tracks right there. I don't know if you guys can see them. It's like stacks of boxes right here. You got a crane dude up there. He way up there. And what you do is he come down, find your box at, pick up a box, move it out the way, and get a box and get yours and bring it back over here where we at right here, bring it down on you right here, right? I did a video when I got attacked by them bees. That was one of them type of places where the crane dudes were way up there and they had to come and like load you on the side. So I was like, man, I got curious now. And also too, where it stacks all right here. So your truck is parked next to a stack of boxes. So it was like a gap. It's like every 4 or 5 rows or stacks of boxes, it was a gap you could walk through. And I seen there's a gap to like Mr. Crane dude. The base of his crane was like between one of them gaps. And I seen a ladder. Guys, I seen a ladder. Oh, there's a ladder right here. Now, before I go any further, I wouldn't recommend this. That box was the money load, and they was wasting my day. Anyway, man, guys, tell me why I was finna hijack the Mr. Crane dude, boy. So I'm looking like, man, I thought maybe if I go by the ladder, if sometimes they have a phone, these cranes is different. Sometimes they got phones you call up there. So anyway, I go by the ladder, by the base of the ladder, and I'm looking up at the crane. I'm looking up like this, and it's dark. And that crane been sitting there ever since I've been there. It's been sitting there for about 2 hours. 2 hours just sitting there. I'm thinking nobody's in the crane. So I seen the ladder, I figured it's a phone by it or something. I call somebody, hey, come over here and give me my box. Guys, why when I look up, why do I see feet moving? I seen some feet moving in the bottom of the crane. Hey, I lose it. I'm like, hey. He looking like, hey. I'm like, dude, you sitting up there for 2 hours? You see me sitting right here, and you just in there chilling for 2 hours. Come on, man. Come on. Anyway, so he see me looking. His feet start shuffling real crazy. Cause you can look through the bottom. That was the type of crane you can look through the bottom and you can see the feet. You can see the person in the crane, but they way up there. You can see them though. And I see feet moving. It's dark, but like it's like some rail lights. You can see like glimpses of like shadows and stuff. And I seen his feet moving. I said, hey, somebody in there. Man, I went for the ladder. Right? I was gonna just like try to just get his attention. Like, hey, you finna get on my ladder, right? So all of a sudden the lights came on. Boo, 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 boo. Right, the crane lit up. I said, oh, I hopped up the crane. I hopped up the ladder, right? Hey, man. Like I say, guys, I wouldn't recommend. Don't do what I did, right? I didn't climb up the ladder, but I was on the ladder. I had the ladder in my hand, man. I don't know what I was gonna do, but it wasn't gonna be right. I tell you that. So anyway, he see me about to get on the ladder. All of a sudden, all the lights on the crane come on. The crane come alive. All the lights start coming on, right? I said, oh. So I got out and I tried to run between the stacks. I come around the front, and there's one of them cranes where you could like slide forward, you can slide like back, you can move it back and forth, and you can slide it because you got to slide forward to be able to put it on your truck. Man, he slid forward. The light came on. He looked at me like this. I'm like. Hey, guess what he did, guys? That dude lit up that crane and he went the other way. Man, if I had, I ain't gonna say it on here. I'm just saying this. Come on, man. Get it together, guys. Come on, we gotta get stuff going. Man, you wasted 2 of my hours just sitting in the crane doing whatever. I don't know if you sleep, eating, I don't know what you're up there doing. But man, come on. That's what I'm saying, guys. We gotta get better, man. So I don't know, they call us road drivers. Man, look, if it wasn't for us, you guys wouldn't have a job. If it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't have a job. We need each other. That's all I'm saying, man. Why is it a fight between both of us? Y'all trying to get us and we trying to get y'all. For what? It's retarded, man. But anyway, that's it for this video, YouTube. So if you stop by for the first time, hit the subscribe button. What you waiting on, huh? Hit that button. It's only a little button, click it. You need one-on-one coaching, you're a company driver, owner, operator, or a small business owner that owns a small fleet of trucks and you want to grow it. and figure out your next move in this business, how to pivot, or make it work for you, holler at your boy at info@truckerlife.com. Serious inquiries only, don't want to waste your other time. Holler at your boy. Anyway, alright YouTube, hope this video is helpful, give you a little understanding of what's going on, trip. I'll see you guys in the video. Peace.